What's up, guys? So today is going to be a long-term review on my Chevy 1500 Silverado. Alright, so long-term review on my Silverado. So how long have I owned it? I owned my truck now for about a year and a half. And I loved every minute of it. The thing is a tank in the snow. I use it to plow my parking lot. In about a month I'll be putting my plow bar back on, so I'll do a little install on that and about the plow I have. I have a Snow Dog medium duty or light duty plow for it. The thing worked great. So let's go over a couple of things that I've done to my truck that makes me love it so much. So if we go to the outside, so when I was trying to buy my truck, I really wanted the Midnight Edition with the blacked out rims, blacked out bow tie, no chrome, because I'm not a chrome guy at all. So I found one. The only thing it didn't have was the blacked out rims, which I really wanted. So basically it came down to, they did all the paperwork, I got financed, and they asked if I wanted to do it. And I said I would only leave with it if I had blacked out rims. I wanted blacked out. And I said, you have a used one on the lot, you can take the rims off there. And I said, well, those rims are what's going to sell that truck. And after negotiating, the sales manager said, well, we have these American racing rims that have been sitting in the back. You can have them for free. You just have to put new tires on it. And I was like, all right, well, let me see them. And they ended up being these. And this is what I got. I got them for free. And then I put the hand-cooked tires on it. They're 275/55 R20s. So yeah, he said I could have these rims. All I had to do is I had to purchase tires and have them put on myself. So I said, okay, which was fine. The only problem was I didn't realize I'd have to get a whole new lug set, because how they go in, they're special lugs. So that was an extra $100 on top of the tire, or yeah, I think they're like $100 and some dollars on top of the tires, mounting. They did the mounting and balancing for free, so which wasn't too bad, but it came to like $1,000 after the lugs and the tires, which isn't bad. I mean, I got free American racing rims, which you can't beat that. What else do I have done? I also have the Rough Country 2.5 or 3-inch lift kit on it. And if you have a Silverado, I would definitely recommend this, because I think out of the factory they looked so sloped. I mean, the front end were so close to the ground, it looked like a car. So this, I think it raised the front 3 inches, and then you got an extra inch in the back to level it out, because the back, it's raked, so when you tow it's leveled out. Which I did that all myself. I'll try to find some pictures that I took when I did it. It wasn't that bad. Probably took about 4 hours. The way I did it is, my stuff was supposed to come down on Friday, so Thursday night I ripped down all the suspension components, and then Friday I put everything back together. Definitely Rough Country is the way to go if you want a lift leveling kit. I wanted to go bigger, but I can't go that much with the plow on it. It won't work to have a huge lift kit on it, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? But it definitely leveled the truck out. I don't know if you can tell or from the camera, but it looks great. I also took off underneath the truck here. There was an extra plastic valance that went around. I took that off, and that gave it a little bit more taller appearance. Let's see what else. I have two 10-inch subs. They're JL Audios with a JL Audio, I think 500 or 600 watt amp, and that goes underneath my back seat. Yes, that's my daughter's car seat. and they fire down, which gives it a really good sound. And then I have my amp in the back. It's actually, let's see, it is a JL Audio JX 250/1. Don't know what the hell that is, but it works great for what I need it. It doesn't have the Bose system in there, but with this sub in there, it definitely helps a lot and makes it sound a lot better. Things I do like, the truck, or don't like, I should say. The truck I had before this was a 2016 Ram 1500 Outdoorsman, and I actually like that truck too as well. I don't know if you guys have them or ever saw them. They have these storage compartments that would go underneath here, and I really like that because I used to store my hitch or my tow straps in there. I have one of these. I know it's a Trailhawk for a Jeep, but I have this. It's a little bag with a clip on the back of it, and then inside of it is my tow strap, which just kind of helps it, keeps it clean and up off the floor, other than my tool bag that I have miscellaneous random tools. Other things I like that it has Apple CarPlay, you know. I mean, I guess that's standard nowadays. But longevity problems that I had with the truck, I haven't had any problems. The only problem that I had so far that was covered under warranty was when I turned the wheel, there was a consistent clicking. They said it was the rack gear, so they replaced the whole rack and the whole steering rack. But it was covered under warranty, which, I mean, it happens. It could have been from having the plow on it. They tried to tell me it was from the lift kit and they won't replace it again. But if it happens again, I'll just take the lift kit off and tell them it's clicking and then have them fix it again. They said if I had it off that they would replace it. So I told them I'd take it off and left it on. I don't think that's what it was from. Let's see. It tows great. I have a 26-foot long camper that's 4,500 pounds, give or take, and it tows just fine. Now, I don't tow all year round with it. I do have a seasonal camp spot. We go boating and tubing and all that. So I only move it twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. Other than that, we have a 24-foot boat I think that's 35 or 44,000 pounds, give or take. So, which isn't too bad. Let's see. I do wish I had the running boards that folded up in and under. I do have, these are stationary, but they're not bad. The only problem is when I say off-roading, I don't go off-roading at all. But when I like to every once in a while, I definitely scrape these a lot, just with how long the wheelbase is and how far they drop down. I wanted to get those really nice ones that fold up and in, but I think those were $1,200, and I'm not paying $1,200 for running boards. This has the 5.3 motor, which runs great. Let's see what I'm getting for gas mileage. I know I need gas right now, but with the hurricanes and all that, the gas went up crazy amount here. But I'm getting, average in town is about 12, and on the interstate I get about 20. Right now it says I'm at 10.8 and 22 for my best, which I go to the shore a lot, and I think it happened when I went there, which it doesn't matter where it happened, but I don't have a center console. My last truck I had a center console, and I loved it. And when I got this truck, I really wanted a center console, but finding one that I wanted, fit my price range and what I was looking for, for some reason it's hard to find a center console with a Chevy where I'm located. But I got the bench seat, and it's growing on me. I really like the bench seat, and now I'm looking for, probably next year I'll probably get another truck, just because how much I use it over the winter. I just like to stay in my warranty. I currently have 12,749,000 miles on it, which isn't a lot at all. I only live probably like a mile and a half from my business. But I do like this truck. I definitely would buy one again. The only problem is there's better deals with Rams than there are Chevys that I found that fit how I purchase cars. And maybe if you guys want a video on how I purchased this truck and what I paid and what I put down, I'll be more than happy to go over that. But no, I really do like this truck. The only thing I wish I had that I had in my Ram was a heated steering wheel. I know that sounds so stupid to wish you had, but if any of you guys ever had a heated steering wheel, you know what I'm talking about. It's not the same. But I don't know if you have kids or you need more back room, but the crew cab is definitely the way to go. It definitely has more than enough room. Even if I sit behind myself, and I'm about 5'11", and I sit back pretty far, and I have more than enough room if I wanted to slouch or sit up normal. I have about 2 or 3 inches and probably like 4 inches of headroom. It's definitely a roomy truck. I have, as you guys know, my other vehicle is my Charger, and even when we go on long trips, we take this over the Charger just because of the room aspect of it. If you guys want to see a video then too about the snowplow, let me know. I know when I was trying to find a snowplow for my truck, there wasn't many videos or basically anything online about what plows work best for what trucks. I know a lot of stuff I researched with there was one company called SnowX, and I forget the other brand, that I would have to trim my front bumper, the plastic underneath that, I would have to cut it so the bars for the plow or the hookups would fit, and I didn't want that at all. And that's when I found the Snow Dog, and you don't have to cut anything. The wires, let's see, I'll try to show you. Let's pop the hood here. All the wires, I had a local place put it on the plow, and they did a great job. This is all the wiring unit for the snowplow. The solenoids down there. The big red wire goes all the way over to my battery. This is for the lights. And then I tuck all my wires in, so you can barely tell when they're there. I mean, I know they do suck because they do stick out a little bit, but it's about the best than just let them hang out in front. It is a great plow though. Let's see, I also did the front tint to match the rear, which definitely gives it a nice sleek look. I'm not big on chrome, so I probably won't do the chrome handles or chrome mirrors. I do like the little bit of chrome that's on the front bumper there, so, but I probably won't go crazy. I did see a truck with a pretty sweet hood scoop. Like, just, I mean, I know it's a stick-on, but it goes up and over and down. It's just one big scoop. That looks pretty sweet. I do have green lights that, or they change to whatever color I want, but lights that grow behind the grill, which that looks kind of cool. It's kind of Fast and the Furious, but yeah, what the hell, I like it. So, but no, it is a great truck. If you're looking for one used or you want to buy, I know the body styles and everything are the same for the 17. So if you even want to buy one of those, it is a great truck. The only gripe I have is when you get them, they're so low to the ground, they look like a car in the front. So I definitely recommend to get a lift leveling kit. If you don't know what brand, stop over, take Rough Country a look. I think for mine it was like $150 for the front and rear pieces that I need. Now the rear was easy, it was just the 2-inch blocks that go under the leaf springs, and then the front was a little bit more involved. So, but I appreciate you guys watching my video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment if you guys have any questions about what I did to my truck, what I'm going to do to it, how I like to plow, anything. I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can, but I appreciate it. Thanks.